What's going on,
Okay.
everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of GroundWork. This is behind the scenes of the Foundation League. Today, I'm joined by, I'm assuming, captain of the Project Evil Call of Duty team, JLags. How's it going, man? How you
Yes,
doing?
sir. It's going well. How about yourself?
I can't complain. It's
Good.
Wednesday afternoon, sun's out, everything's going well so far.
Sounds like a
Um,
good day.
yeah, so you guys have already won one of our tournaments this year. You won the Ultimate Team #1. Uh, no matter how the ending went down, you guys are the champions of that. Um, well, tell me a little bit about the team. Tell me who you're teaming with. I know you guys just
Okay.
made a roster change. Break down the roles and how long y'all been together and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess the first person I'll talk about is Illegal. He runs the second AR. I've been teaming with him for I think we're coming up on a year now, or almost like over a year at this point. Oh, sorry, excuse a voice crack. Um, so yeah, so he runs the second AR. Then we got Groovy, kind of like the main sub, I guess you could say, little ratty player. I've been running with him for 5 6 months now, kind of like towards the latter end of Modern Warfare, and then we just made a roster change, like you said. So we did drop Yuli. I mean, he's a great player. Good luck to him and whatever whatever team he goes into. But we picked up Pat Cryptic, kind of like the third AR second sub. His old demon on the map. I'm looking forward to getting him on stream and showing y'all what he can do. But I mean, they're all a really talented group of guys, and I'm happy to be running with them.
Yeah, we alluded to a little bit before we got this thing started that Cryptic's just an S&D god. So he already made plays last year on stream that we've probably got some clips on that we may run as like highlights or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see him back. Now, was that roster change made prior to the cup or was it after?
So it was actually like the week right before the cup. We just thought there was like a role issue, I would say. It wasn't anything due to talent. I mean, Yuli's a super talented player, and I think he's gonna make some big moves wherever he does go. But it was more or less like the roles weren't meshing, natural play styles. I mean, in the end of the day, you can't really force someone to change the way that they play. Like it's kind of like in the back of their mind. So, we had to make the change, and it worked out for the most part. I mean, we're still grinding, and we're just keeping our heads down and improving at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense. So how well did y'all place? Did you place about what you thought? Because I know like seating was all messed up. There was teams in places they shouldn't have
Yeah.
been, and all that. How did that go?
Yeah. So, well, we were hoping for a better placing. Obviously, we got top 32, which is not good. Not where we believe we should have been. We lost to Karma and them. Um, I mean, it was just such small mistakes that we didn't iron out the week before, and we should have. So we're definitely putting in more time this week to kind of fix those. But other than that, I mean, it is what it is, and we just got to focus on the next one.
Yeah, absolutely. So the next cup is Saturday, and then you have the Foundation League starts in about 2.5 weeks, a week and a half on this 21st.
Yeah,
So you have a little bit of time to prepare for that, and using the cup is good practice as always.
for
What are
sure.
your thoughts on Cold War? How do you like it? Do you like the meta that's going on,
Oh,
the
Cold
current
War.
GAs, all that? How do you feel about the game and the current state of competitive Call of Duty?
Oh, I like the game, man. I actually really enjoy it. I think headshot multiplier needs to go. Um, AK definitely needs to be nerfed. The GAs, I know Auto Sprint just got GA'd today. But I mean, I love 4v4 COD. I mean, I love COD in general, but I really like 4v4. It's kind of like a flood fest, and it's not really my favorite type of game. But I mean, as of now, I'm really enjoying Cold War. Hopefully, we get a larger map pool. There's some iffy maps in there, but I mean, it's COD, man. It's fun. It's fun to play. I enjoyed hopping on every single day and scrimming with the guys, and zombies too is a good addition, but it's a good game in my opinion. So far, I mean, it's only been a couple weeks. We haven't been grinding it day in day out for 6 months at this point. So who knows how my opinion may change later on in the year. But as of now, I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, and you've got a big update coming out, I believe, the 16th, so like 1 week from
Yes.
today. So you have like supposedly raids coming back. I could see that hitting the map pool for competitive. I hope it
Yeah.
does at least.
Yeah. It definitely will.
Yeah, so that'll be fun because I mean that's a what S&D and hardpoint map at the least? Like they might throw control in there.
Yeah, at the minimum hard point, most likely S&D, hopefully control, because right now we only have 3 control maps. So it's just kind of veto. Last one's the map that you're going to be playing. So there's not really like too much room to pick. So I think they'll try to throw it in for control, and if it plays well, they'll probably keep it. But definitely hard point, most likely S&D.
Yeah, I think if they don't put it in control, I could see them putting in another one just for, like you said, there's only that. Like it's going to get to a point where you only see the same map over and over and over if it sticks with a
Yeah.
3 map pool. So
Yeah.
but yeah, so hopefully they'll add some more maps. Are you a big Warzone guy, or are you gonna stick to zombies?
So I'll probably stick to zombies. I'm working on getting the Dark Aether camo. I think that looks pretty cool. Warzone, I grinded a lot of it in the off season. Um, I may not play that much during this season though, because it runs on a different engine. It runs on the Modern Warfare engine, and obviously Cold War's separate from that. But yeah, I'll probably play a little bit here and there. But right now I'm focused on zombies, man. I want to get that camo.
Yeah, I
That looks sick.
haven't had a lot of time to play zombies, but when I have, I've probably enjoyed it more than
Yeah.
definitely more than Modern Warfare altogether last year. But yeah, so well, I'll ask you this, and then we'll kind of move on towards the Foundation League outlook.
Okay.
If you can only play one Call of Duty for the rest of your life, which one is it and why?
Modern Warfare 3. I loved MW3. That was probably the first game where I just went to town on pubs. That was like within the first 3 days of that game, I was already like second prestige. I remember going to science class. My professor or my teacher back then, like, dude, you look like you haven't slept at all. Like, yeah, I've just been playing COD 24/7. I'm like this little ninth grader, and I'm going to class absolutely sleep deprived. But no, man, that game was fun. I mean, I love the maps, I love the guns. Um, there was just so much you could do in that game. I don't know too much about the competitive scene back then. I didn't really follow it too much. I played like some GBs here and there, but that was like the XP and XP ladders and team ladders, so it wasn't really too much. But man, that game was fun. It was just a good game in my opinion. And if I could choose one COD, that'd probably be it.
Yeah, in my opinion, Modern Warfare 3 is like kind of the game that gets overlooked a lot because you have Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2 was right before it, and then right
Yeah.
after you go to Jetpack. So it's like it's kind of in the mix where it isn't talked about a lot, but it's still a really good and solid game.
Yeah, I agree. It was a great game.
All right, well, moving towards or getting back to Black Ops Cold War and moving towards the Foundation League. I sent you the list of teams. If you had to pick one team to keep an eye on, like maybe as like a sleeper team that could be pretty good, and a team that you're
Yeah.
looking forward to playing and want to beat the most, who would those two teams be?
So, I mean, I'm looking at the list now. I think what Theory's probably Shoxy in them, I would assume. I
Yeah,
don't.
Theory is Shoxy
Okay, so
and all
okay,
them.
yeah. So I mean, I know them. I know Zinc. Um, so yeah. I mean, probably those two teams, just because. I mean, I've met Zinc a couple times in the team speak. You're really good friends with Yuli and Kyle or Groovy. So probably them. There's probably like a little friendly rivalry there, I guess. And then Theory, just because I mean we've played those guys before, so yeah, definitely those two teams.
Yeah, so you're looking at Theory Nation and Unjustified,
Unjustified, yes sir.
just to make that clear for everybody
Yeah.
watching. But yeah, so something that I've kind of picked up on, which I don't really understand, Gimpy from Rated R, and I think Logan, Prodigy from Hypno, or sorry,
Okay.
from Unjustified. Both of them said Total Advantage. I don't know if there's some kind of like
Total
grudge out toward those
Advantage.
guys. It's Dazzle, Doe, Ramey, and Jamal. But
Oh, okay, yeah,
the
never
two,
mind.
the
I know
two other
those guys.
people that I've asked, they both said TA. So I don't know if that's a personal grudge against Total Advantage or if TA is just a team that may click and make some type of run.
Yeah.
Um,
I didn't even see them at the bottom. Yeah, I mean, I know Remy and Yo maybe back in Black Ops 4. I remember Remy played. I don't think he played this past year, but I mean they were, or he at least was really solid at the game. So that could be it. Um, it's probably a little bit more of a personal rivalry, I would say, but I mean I've definitely seen those names before, so they're probably another team to keep an eye out on for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give away my picks right now. We're gonna do a whole little segment on it later of like how we see the season going and everything. But I
Yeah.
will say that you guys right now are my front runners for the championship. Again,
Okay. Okay.
there's still 4 spots that need filled in OQs. 3 Kings still has to fill the roster, and Aerial Rise still has to fill the roster. So there's still 6 open spots technically. So that could
Yeah.
change. But I will say that as of now, like 12 days before the season starts, that you guys are the front runners on my end, and a lot of people that I've talked to.
Well,
Um,
I
so,
appreciate
so
that, and
no pressure.
hopefully we
Yeah.
can, hopefully we can live up to those expectations that y'all have.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I appreciate you joining me. Again, this
Yeah.
is GroundWork episode 7, behind the scenes of the Foundation League. This is JLags, captain of Project Evil. You guys can catch him in action on December 12th, December 21st. Sorry, get my numbers and months mixed up here. Live on Twitch at AGN__events. Video will be going live on YouTube, and just be sure to follow us on Twitter. And try to, maybe you guys will be the team that takes down Project Evil in the championship.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, man. Well, have a good day, and I will see you in about 2 weeks.
Sir, you as well. I appreciate it.